Yo, so what's going on, guys? We're kicking today off with your daily dose of pornography. We're running down the next Juggernaut with every gun show. Today we are running around on the map of poopiness. I hate this map, not only because it's cold, and I hate cold shit, shrinkage, you know, it's a man's worst nightmare to run around in a fucking blizzard. I saw the thing. I know what the fuck happens when shit gets cold, so I really do not like this map. I mean, it's not bad. How it's built is decent. I just find that, you know, I find that a lot of difficulties in this map happen. Like, there are a lot of really, how do I say, a lot of unusual vantage points. Like standing up on the tractor or in the window, and there are just so many unusual, you know, there's a lot of head glitches, but some of them are like low down in the map, medium level, high level. There's so many unusual spots to get killed by in the map, which is usually what kind of turns me off to playing this map. It is definitely not one of my least favorites, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. It's in the middle a little bit, but anyways, we're running around with the FAD, the FAD, the fat ass. Shut your mouth. I love this gun. This is one of the original guns that I started messing around with. I wasn't a big fan of the assault rifles due to the fact that I spent so much time playing with my PP and, you know, the MP7 and stuff. So there weren't really too many close range weapons in the assault rifle, you know, category that really adjust to my playstyle, with the exception of maybe the G36C. The FAD really does kind of nurture that area where I can rush around and stay confident in the gun skill and even do pretty decent at long range. Love the double kill. That's just the you know, example of how great this gun is. Medium range, decent shot. Pulled off the close range, decent shot. It's an overall, you know, badass weapon. Now, the one thing that most people have difficulties with this gun is the iron sights. The iron sights are a little weird. Me, on the other hand, I love the iron sights. I don't know what it is about them. I just feel like I can use them a little more. It kind of reminds me of the TAR. I know it kind of sounds weird, you know, get rid of that little ring and it reminds me of the TAR, you know, maybe I just see past it. But the TAR 21 was definitely one of my favorite guns, and this one I don't think is as good or as, you know, dangerous as the TAR was in the other one, but there is pretty manageable recoil. And if you guys do not know what I'm probably using, because this was obviously an old gameplay, what I'm probably using is the silencer on it. I don't know what it is about this gun, but I actually will never use anything but the silencer on it. And that's one thing that most people have difficulties with, is finding a decent rushing gun that actually has a nice default iron sight and can run around with. Like the G36C, for example, is probably the best all-around assault rifle, you know, close, medium range, and not too bad at long distance. Whereas I think the FAD is just as good, but the one difference is, you know, the G36C, I think, has a shitty default iron sights. So if you try to use that with a silencer, you're probably going to need to use two attachments, and you know, risk getting rid of, you know, kick or focus or whatever you need. So when I actually need to have a good rushing gun and somewhat stealthy and everything at the same time with a little bit of range involved, I rely on the FAD. Now, I don't know what the fuck this gun looks like. It looks completely unusual. It kind of looks like a sword, but I don't know what it is. The thing's got so many random little points poking and protruding out of it. It just kind of looks cool, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's some alien type badassery. So I love the gun so much. I really do find that I'm very, very strong with the gun. Not many people have given it a chance, but like I said, a part of this show is to kind of encourage you guys things. So if you guys have never given this gun a chance and you guys can adjust to the iron sights, try using it with the silencer. I do find that it's pretty manageable recoil, definitely some decent damage. And overall, like I said, it's great in all positions. Missionary, reverse cowgirl, all that good shit, guys. It can do it all. I mean, close range, medium range, long range. And that's what it comes down to. And holy white screen, Batman. I'm sorry. That even fucked with me right there, guys. I hate getting flashed in this. I mean, I like getting flashed in real world, but in games, I don't like that. Including dudes, yeah, I'm not afraid. It's just because it's so random and rare. I like it. Don't mind me. So, anyways, like I said, you know, I'm running around with the FAD, and I do rely on it a lot. And it's one of the guns that I messed around a lot with. You know what I mean? It was just one of those early stage guns that I tried, and it's just one of those habits when you do get a new game that I've been relying on some of the guns that you unlock later on in the game. Now, one thing that I've noticed, like in the Call of Duty titles, when they release a game, usually one of the best guns, if not the best gun, is usually available in the first, you know, chunk of things. Take, for example, you know, Modern Warfare 2. You had the what do you call it? The UMP-45 at the start, which is definitely one of the best guns in the game for Modern Warfare 2. MP5K was pretty solid in Black Ops, so on and so forth. So they always have some of the best guns at the start, but usually some of the better ones are not unlocked, and it's usually that very last gun that's unlocked, you know, like the AK-47 or something. For example, the FAD in this. The MP7 is one of the best rushing guns in the game, and I believe that's the last one in the submachine category. So usually the very last guns are the ones that I like to mess around a lot in, because I feel that because they are the last gun to be unlocked, they gotta have something behind them that makes them amazing. So I spent a lot of time when this game first came out using the FAD. I don't think I've touched it since then. She put on a few pounds, and she's no longer, working it for me. So I just really, I do love the gun, but like I said, I worked the hell out of it. I really would choose it if I had to pick like a default gun. My favorite overall assault rifle would probably go in order of G36C, ACR, and then it would probably fall into the FAD. Other great guns in there like Scar-L. That's a lot of people's favorites. Personally, it's a great gun. I just don't like it. I don't like the iron sights. I liked it. I like when the point's a little bit more defined. That's just me. Oh, you know how mad I'd have been if he stole my pillow. Oh, bitch, you don't even want to know the arguments me and my wife get into when she takes my goddamn moo-moo pillow pet. My little fucking moo-moo, and she throws it, because if you guys do know, my wife is afraid of, like, cats. So the pillow pets kind of have, like, fur or whatever, you know what I mean? And I don't know. And yes, I'm a man, I can fucking straight up tell you right now, I've got a goddamn pillow pet. Come at me, bro. You jelly? That's what it is. You just envy my pillow pet. So Mr. Moo Moo Kinky Pants, my pillow pet, that's his name, by the way, Mr. Moo Moo Kinky Pants. Mr. Moo Moo Kinky Pants comforts me every night. I lay on him, I drool on him, and we're good friends. We've got this mutual thing, and we go to bed with each other every night. And my wife is afraid of cats, so she wakes up in the middle of the night, and she's always, like, paranoid from cats, so she takes my pillow pet, and she throws it across the fucking room. I know, who throws a pillow pet? So, just like I said, guys, I know, I can't believe where this commentary's gone. I can't believe I told you I sleep with a pillow pet. Whatever, bitches, don't hate, don't be jelly. So, anyways, as I run super fast mode, not really. So I take this guy's cankles out, and I'm in the game, guys. You gotta love us. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to rate up the video. It helps out a lot. Check out my Twitter down in the description below. Follow me for all the goodies.